Yeah, I don't want to.
Good to go.
Yeah, it's
And the time is 7 on the dot. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Thursday, December 15th, 2022. We will begin with our budget hearing meeting and then go into our time is 7 p.m. and the budget hearing is called to order. Madam Clerk Charles, can you please call?
Trustee Ara,
Here.
Kennedy,
Here.
Micah,
Here.
Hash,
Here.
Moon, Carr, President Nettemeyer.
Here, thank you. That completes the roll. We have a quorum. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands one nation under God. Thank you again, everybody. And as I said, this is the budget hearing for the presentation of the 2023 annual village budget. We presented this budget to the members of the diet and it's been on display for roughly over a month. I had planned tonight to have the hearing and then consider it later in our regular board meeting. As I said, the budget has been on display for just a little over a month. Our board members have had the time now to review it. In a nutshell, we know that the format has changed. We said that this new format is one that's much more transparent and easier to follow. It utilizes chart facts in order to make a cohesive and easy to follow budget. It has conservative increases in the budget accomplishes the additional full-time police officers and planning for capital and infrastructure improvements as well as increased events and services for residents. It's a balanced budget with a contingency line to ensure for unused unforeseen expenses, as well as any unforeseen shortfalls. I'm going to open it up now to discussion or questions from the members.
I like to move forward that where there's more transparent, much easier to understand.
Thank you, Trustee. Any more discussion from members of the board? Questions? Okay, then we will open it up to questions from the public comment. Do we have anybody signed up?
No, nobody signed up, but there are 3 people signed up for the regular board meeting. I'm not sure if somebody signed the wrong one.
Okay, wonderful. I will just clarify. Do any members from the public wish to comment on the public hearing of the budget? Okay, then with that, I will ask for a motion to adjourn the public hearing.
So
By Trustee Ara, second by Trustee Moon. Discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Trustee Ara,
aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah,
Aye.
Hash,
Aye.
Moon, Carr.
All right, thank you, everybody. The budget hearing is adjourned at 7:03. We will move now to the village board meeting. Again, it is December 15th, 2022. This is the village board meeting for the village of Willow Springs. The time is 7:03 and this meeting is called to order. Madam Clerk Charles, can we do the roll again?
Trustee Ara,
Here.
Kennedy,
Here.
Micah,
Here.
Hash,
Here.
Moon, Carr,
Here.
President Nettemeyer.
Here, and we have a quorum. Let's please stand for the pledge. Thank you. We pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everybody. First item of business, we have a presentation from Connor and Gallagher. It's for our health insurance renewal. And we have a member from Connor and Gallagher here, and we'll invite her forward to give a quick presentation of the proposal before us. Hi, Katie. If you could please state your first and last name just for the record. Thank you for being here. Sure. Yes, we do all have a copy of the presentation on our board pack. We've had the opportunity to do it.
Is the green light on? The little button.
Oh,
There you go.
there you go.
Sure. So, overall. Insurance, the ancillary insurance covers lines such as provision and disability. By bundling those lines with Blue Cross Blue Shield, we can take advantage of a 3.2 to 5% discount with medical premium. So that's equal to roughly $12,992 in premium annually. With that, move to the ancillary plans with Blue Cross and vision minus disability. There's roughly an increase in ancillary premium equal to about $3,000 from the next increase. Any questions?
So any members of the board have questions about the proposal before us? Also point out, this is an 11-month renewal, is that correct?
Correct. It renews February 1st and next renewal will be January 1st of 2024.
And the goal is to try and get all of our policies aligned, so they're all renewing at the same time.
Then this is all, it's the same coverage as the employees had before, correct? Correct. So this renewal is, yes, it's all the exact same coverages with Blue Cross Blue Shield. The only change, as was mentioned, is the other lines where our dental, medical, vision are used to be with different lines. So by bundling it all together, we see a net savings of the village there. But it changes no coverage levels for health, changes no pre-existing. It's just a complete renewal of the existing policy with no changes, which then will comply with our different bargaining agreements, things like that, where we have to maintain coverage levels. This is zero change.
Okay, thank you.
Any more questions?
Let me. The increase in the premium that's noted here that in part of the rating is comparing 11 months to 11 months, or is it comparing 11 months and 12 months?
It has actually been very important.
So we're seeing a 30% increase, very current. Blue Cross Blue Shield, which is 12 months to 11 months of 2023 essentially. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, so the annualized premium that you see in the presentation is always based on 12 months. So there is a chance that would change that January 1st. 11 months or 1 month.
I was just trying to get comparisons on understand what the current was versus the negotiated renewal. Now we're just looking at. Is the first one, the current one, looking at the current bill for 12 months, and the second one is looking at the bill for 11 months or for 12 months?
It's over 12 months. It's comparing 12 months to 12 months.
They got it.
Right. And our goal to do it for the 11 is next year. If you guys remember last month, we renewed all of our liability lines. So next year, all of it would be renewed at the same time with the same, more likely 2 board actions, but at least the same meeting. So we would cover insurance all at the same time.
Thank you. Any more questions? All right, so we will consider this an action items a little bit later on in the meeting. Katie, thank you very much for your presentation and for your help. That is all the presentations we have this evening. We'll move to the disposition of previous minutes in our board pack. We have minutes from our last meeting, which was November 17th. May I have a motion to approve those minutes? By trustee Kennedy, second by trustee Pash. Discussion. Okay, roll call vote, please.
Trustee R.
Aye.
Kennedy.
Aye.
Micah.
Aye.
Pash.
Aye.
Moon. Carr.
All ayes, and those minutes are approved. On to village administrator report, Administrator Grace.
No report this evening.
Village clerk report, Clerk Charles.
No report this evening.
Reports of officials, village engineer.
The bid opening for the village hall for replacement is held on December 5th. There was a total of 8 bids received. The architect and I are currently checking references on the lowest bidder to verify they can perform the work required by the proposed plans and contract specifications. I'm looking to have a recommendation for board approval at the first meeting.
Thank you very much, Engineer Branscombe. Village Attorney?
No formal report.
Thank you. Village Treasurer?
No formal report.
On to reports of standing committees, Finance and Administration Committee, Trustee Arrow.
Thank you, Madam President. I'd like to move to approve item 8A1, 122, 22 dated November 24th, 2022. Payroll and fund expenses totaling $455,301.32.
Okay, that's the motion by Trustee R. Is there a second? By Trustee Micah. Discussion?
Just, these two warrants that we have for tonight, this one is, includes about a little over $200,000 for our P&L insurance payment, which is something we wouldn't normally see. That's why it's as high as it is. A lot of it is pretty normal. So that we want our payroll to payroll. Just want to make everybody aware of that.
Any further discussion? Okay, let's call the vote on those warrants, please.
Trustee Ara,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah,
Aye.
Hash,
Aye.
Moon, Carr.
All ayes in the November 24th warrant. approved.
Next, I would like to make a motion to approve item 82, warrant 22, 23, dated December 8th, 2022, payroll, fund expenses totaling $952,952.51.
Okay, and that's the motion by Trustee R. Is there a second?
Second.
By Trustee Micah. Discussion on those warrants?
Just bring out the highlight again because it is so sizable. This one includes $455,000 agreed upon purchase of the 8,200 Oak Road property through the agreement with MWRD. It also includes payment for over $143,000 for 2022 road servicing project. It includes the 2019 a bond interest and principal payment of $85,000, and it also includes our portion of the road repair related to public works road replacement 2021-20, which is almost $50,000, and that was approved in the budget. So for all, everything was approved at
Thank you for that discussion. And yeah, I don't know if you mentioned it, but the 8,200 property we will review first.
in the next fiscal year.
And the next fiscal year.
We'll get that back.
Any further discussion on those warrants? Okay, let's call the vote, please.
Trustee Ara,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah,
Aye.
Hash,
Aye.
Moon, Carr.
All ayes in the warrant.
And the last thing is, I like to wish, everybody in Willow Springs, the town officials, employees, residents, Merry Christmas and Happy New
Thank you.
Year. Completes my report.
Thank you, Trustee. Our Public Safety Committee, Trustee Kennedy.
Thank you, Madam President. I have no report tonight. Do you have anything, Chief?
Just want to mention that tomorrow night, it's just. Shot with a cop. Taking some kids to Walmart. Got a number of donations, and Walmart's being very accommodating. Yep. Everything. Just funny, picking kids up at 3 o'clock. Probably will be back in 2 months. Yes. No, I'm thinking, be back, we'll have a pizza at 5:30. Dinner time.
Gonna be great. Thank you for helping put it together. It's a really great program. Anything more, Chief?
No, that's it. I just wanted to make sure, that I mentioned Tyler before we got chief on the record.
Fair.
That concludes my report.
All right, great report. Thank you. Municipal buildings and grounds committee, trustee Mecca.
Thank you, Madam President. I'd just like to say, trees look beautiful out there. The town looks fantastic, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone. That concludes my report.
Thank you, trustee Mecca. Public Works Committee, trustee Bosch.
Thank you, Madam President. I've got a few notes here from Keith that the leaf program should be complete because we're so happy that the snow is coming, so we can jump right into that. But all the trucks have been loaded, well, trucks are ready to go, the plows are on. And we should be ready to go. They're gonna try to freshen up in the spring then, because we did notice there were a lot of people heavy and thunder. So he's completed the Public Works Department 2022 annual report that we all did get tonight. And for the residents, it's a very interesting report. So we're going to try to make these available at the counter in Village Hall or on our website. It was about a week to get that put together, but there's a lot of information in there on as far as amount of equipment we got, and man hours it takes to keep the village the way it is, and I'd like to thank people that guys that put that together for us. They're going earlier in the year, Keith and I talked to Ryan and worked on a safety plan. All the works employees, and we're trying to thank our insurance company. We're going to put programs together now that it's winter time. We do have a little bit of time. We can have this class to keep our employees safe over there. And tomorrow we're going to hold our first one. He claims it's chainsaw juggling, but it's really going to be the safety and how to use the proper tools. And we're nice enough to reach out to the surrounding towns. So tomorrow, Burr Ridge, Indian Head Park, Lions Township, Cook and Lions are going to send a few employees from their garage so we can share it with the other towns. And my final is I want to thank the Public Works for decorating the town with all the lights and things for the village circle. And a really heartfelt thank you to the volunteers that we have that have done all the entrance ways, signs around the town. That really brighten things up around here. And I'd like to also wish everybody in town, residents, and the board Merry Christmas. Stay healthy, and we'll be back here next year. Thank you.
Thank you, trustee Bosch. License and Franchise Committee, trustee Moon.
Back tonight, all the village licenses have been sent back out to all of these for renewal next year. And you had a question, Bruce, if I could ask, I always ask people, for case record work. If I have a license for type of business, I have one question to sign up for slots, and something's changed there, and doesn't need to be like go by one. That's great.
But now it doesn't say anything about the food in there. No. But see, when you have gaming, you have to have some type of food. It could be packaged and stuck in the refrigerator, or you can have a regular kitchen.
You can let us know.
Yeah, he said he was going to serve.
I have some problems.
But don't they have just a year, once they get approved, if they have 1 year to get it running? Or we have, well,
Excuse me.
it just seems like it's taking a long time, you know, like a bank to see a game change.
I've had some issues with.
But still, we still have years. If you would check that out.
Yes.
Thank you. And, for this, I'll give the rest of the Jerry, the citizens, everyone to, have a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you.
Great, thank you, trustee Moon. Building and zoning committee, trustee Park.
That road in total is $8,478 a month. And for the 11 months of 2022, already issued 312 permits. Construction debt, $13,102,018.80. Bringing in permit fees of $236,542. I just wanted to make a comment. Project down in tomorrow morning, so road administrator and mayor, they're giving us a tour of the units that are ready to be seen. And saying that they should have occupancy in February. In addition to that, every time you do a new project in town, the rumor mill starts at a Section 8 house. The most inexpensive apartment in this unit, $1,850 a month. For a one bedroom, 2 bedrooms, we're going between 2,200 and 2,500. The townhouses that are leasing for $3,500. I don't know where everyone's basic rooms come from, but that's not Section 8.
Looking forward to the tour tomorrow. Got a lot of top-notch amenities from what we're told, and just looking forward to getting to do it. You know, they've been very busy these past couple months. All right, thank you, Pastor Beth. Okay, we'll move into action items. First, may I ask for a motion to approve the ComEd settlement agreement in our board packs? We have a settlement agreement presented to us by ComEd. It's part of a class action where the village is going to review a small settlement in terms of the agreement. May I have a motion to approve? That's a motion by trustee Micah, the second by trustee Tasha. For any discussion or questions? Okay, then let's call the vote.
Trustee Ara,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah,
Aye.
Hash,
Aye.
Moon, Carr.
All ayes in that settlement agreement is approved. The second action item is the motion to approve health insurance policy for the calendar year of 2023. And we know that that's the renewal. So this would be to approve the proposal as presented. May I have a motion?
That motion.
By trustee Kennedy,
Second.
second by trustee Moon. Discussion or questions on it? Okay, then call the vote, please.
Trustee Ara,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah,
Aye.
Hash,
Aye.
Moon, Carr.
All ayes, and the health insurance policy approved. I'll move on to the third one, which is consideration of ordinance 2022-0-15. And this is levying and funding back for the fiscal year of 2023. We have that ordinance in our board packs for our review. And I think the main point here is that this levy is not being increased, so we are now increasing taxes to the residents for the year of 2023. May I have a motion to approve this? Motion by trustee Ara, second by trustee Micah. Discussion or questions on this that I don't care to elaborate or. Okay, then we'll call this.
Trustee Ara,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah,
Aye.
Hash,
Aye.
Moon, Carr.
All eyes in that ordinance is approved. And thank you, Glenn. I'm really proud and thank you everyone for that hard work. It's great that we're in a position that were in financial, we do not have. Next, we'll move on to the fourth action item, consideration of ordinance 2022-0-7B. Adopting the 12-month budget for the fiscal year 2023. Now, this is the budget hearing that we had earlier, so I'll first ask for a motion to approve that motion. By trustee Aaron,
I'll second.
second by trustee Michael. I know we had the opportunity to discuss it earlier, but is there any questions or discussion at this time?
I just want to make a few comments, and I appreciate the effort that was put in by our treasurer and our good village administrator on trying to look at the details and come up with a new format that makes it more transparent. So I totally agree that it's more transparent this year, and as time goes on, that will be more evident in the following year. So great job by that. I think this reflects the requirements that we have on behalf of residents to do all the right things, and still provide the services that we do. And I'm really proud of what is in here. There's always different opinions about where things could be tweaked, but once again, it's a budget and something that we can adhere to. We're doing a very good job on this year's budget. So that carryover from this year's budget can help next year as well, which is already in the budget. So I'm proud of that, and I think we've done a really good job. Thank you.
Further discussion on this ordinance? Okay, then call the roll, please.
Trustee Ara,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah,
Aye.
Tosh,
Aye.
Moon, Carr.
4,000, that's all ayes, and the budget. To the fifth action item, consideration of resolution, we'll do that, Article 18, and this is a resolution authorizing the salary increases for health employees. We have that resolution, it was in our board pack, there's an attachment on the dais. That just makes a minor adjustment of adding two employees that were not included originally. That was the,
Building commissioner.
yes, the building commissioner and the process architect. May I have a motion to approve that resolution?
So moved.
Okay, we have the motion by trustee R and the second by trustee Moon, discussion. I'll only add, some discussion that the salary increases are exactly in line with the budget.
Right, and another thing, is there are considerations in here for what wages, competitive wages need to be, is research and similar villages, size, in square miles, as well as amount of residents, and try to do comparisons that way. And we're competitive in trying to keep the employees that we have, but we're nowhere near the top of the heap. So I think we're doing the right thing on behalf of the employees as well as the residents. And I think this reflects it. I think last year we started trying to do that, and we adjusted some compensation to be competitive. But we wanted retention of people, and people were leaving jobs, and continue to do that by looking at what the market says and what this really needs to be on behalf of the residents.
Any further discussion on the resolution? Okay, Madam Clerk, Charles, please call the roll.
Trustee Ara,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah,
Aye.
Tosh,
Aye.
Moon, Carr.
All ayes and approved. Thank you, everyone. The sixth action item is consideration of approval of the sign permit for the local land development. It's located at Archer. We have an image of that sign in our board packs, and it has been viewed and it all meets. So with that, I'll ask for it is a very good.
So moved.
Trustee Tosh,
I'll second.
by trustee Kennedy, discussion?
Based on what I'm seeing here, it doesn't call out, but it looks like it has some black color. The sign is lit or backlit or something, I don't know what it is, but it looks very nice. And should enhance both entrances.
The only thing is lit. And it's a soft light. I talked to the sign tracker. We didn't want to talk to Brian, we didn't want to go anywhere, but it's a soft light, and it will show the entrances as they're coming in. Will go, also it sits back 10 feet where our ordinance says 5 foot. It'll be right there.
Okay, further discussion on that? Then let's call the vote, please.
Trustee Ara,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah,
Aye.
Cash,
Aye.
Moon, Car,
And plan for is approved. Thank you. On to the final action item, that is the action to approve the appointment of Mary McCarthy to the assistant. village administrator. May I have a motion? By trustee
Second.
Carr, second by trustee Carr. So to add to the discussion here, this is, the purpose of this is to establish protocol. So in the administrator's absence, we would, call on Mary McCarthy to fill the role as the assistant village administrator. It comes with no salary. But we are,
Big shoes.
we are grateful that in the absence of our administrator willing to step in and fill that. Is there any further discussion on this action? Okay, then let's call the vote.
Trustee Ara,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah,
Aye.
Cash,
Aye.
Moon, Car.
All right. Thank you. That concludes our action items. Is there any old business? Any new business? Public comment, which is limited to village issues, 3 minutes per statement. Do we have anybody wishing to speak?
Yeah, Patrick Murray. Yes.
Good evening, Doug. First of all, thank you for your service as mayor and board member. And the public is what, 3 minutes?
Yes.
3 minutes.
Initially, here, that could yeah, so go through some things before. This board was elected. Right now, started getting the teachers. We were excited for it. And unfortunately, we can transpire that we don't feel that it's solutions that are being engaged with this board as administration. And I want to remind the board that it's their job to vote the best interest of the residents and community. And unfortunately, I don't think that's happening. And a lot of residents feel the same way. So I'm here on behalf of residents and their voice. And oftentimes residents, when you vote board members, apparently you won't know that you guys are doing your job. And we as residents, myself included, don't oftentimes follow through and don't come to work. That's part of the and oftentimes when residents don't get involved, it creates opportunity. Unfortunately, opportunity creates are not for residents, but for members themselves. And on this board, we have a conflict of interest. If there are all due respect, there's a conflict of interest in the relationship with the mayor and the and it's not possible. That creates a conflict of interest with regards to your voting as well as each person in your voting. We also know that Mr. So we also know that the being
1 minute.
1
1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute.
I actually limit now. So the things that are being done that are not. The hiring of, Mr. Ryan, Jacob Lyons, who happens to be best friends with Chris Getty, their Lyons, who also found out a friend of your boyfriend, very hard. That creates a problem. Sorry, we can't create a problem before. Make sure that Mr. Getty's fine. But the practice, why are we having people? That's a green. Now job at school district. Different 103 for lying to.
I mean, 3 minutes or more.
Thank you.
Also, just, you know,
No.
no videos received in our insurance, it's filed a lawsuit. And the village, over there,
Thank you for your comment, Mr. Mayor. Do we have anyone else? Linda?
Yeah.
oh, great.
The next person that we have is Frank Bianco. You're not gonna come up here? Okay. All right. Okay. Next, I have Carol no, I'm sorry, Carol Valdez, sorry. Yeah, Carol Valdez is next. Too many Carols. Yeah.
It's up to you.
Mhm.
It's not accurate though, so.
Ms. Valdez, I can speak to that. So, tip one is set to expire. It's set to expire and we're doing our due diligence now in determining what to do next. There's two options. One is to extend it or one is to wind it down. So we are tasked with doing our due diligence and deciding on what the options are. No decisions have been made yet. And if you have feedback or questions or comments, undergoing this investigation as far as what are the best options for our village.
Here's why we can consider to be extended.
Well, there are a number of reasons to consider extending it. One would be that there's outstanding debt, and please, Treasurer Denny's, feel free to jump in, or Trustee Harm, who's also been, going down this investigation and looking, but there's outstanding debt. There's still work to be done within the TIF. So these are some of the considerations as to why it might be a good opportunity for the village to consider extending.
And I know I was at the zoning, meeting, I think 2 weeks ago. We just gotta remember to do that too. And I really feel that, I mean, you guys know that I'm against. Yeah. Was of it. Anyway, it seems like whenever builders come in and they ask for all these variants, everybody's just like, couldn't hear that. So when we built our house, we had a building variance, we couldn't build out so far. We couldn't have property to build. We had to have those easements. And now it's like, nobody cares about the easements and what you. That is just all the easements are giving up, there's people giving up. Without really any discussion that I hear, I go to media and think, I don't hear any discussion about why they should be able to get all this. Or if their property is like at the last meeting, they have 1,800 square feet, but they're not going to be 1,800.
Well, and in reality, a lot of so that requirement was passed in 2004, that ordinance. And there are a lot of actual homes within this area, within Renaissance Station, that do not meet that 1,800 square feet. So it's a variance again to consider, and you look at the nature of the entire area, not, I'm just pointing out that it is a variance. And we know that not all of the common in our community meet that.
I mean, we're talking about like a property. I mean, if you look at the ones over there by school. And I hope all of you have actually went over there and looked how big that building is on that. How close it is to the average, how close it is to the home next to them. I mean, it's a lot. I think it's a lot. And so that property, if they do build the towns on a farm up here, will that be part of tip one?
That will be within TIF. And that, as we know, has been extended to a later date. Made from that.
So that if tip one does expire, still be extended for that property, or just done that property will be out of that tip also.
It's within the TIF period.
all-
Yeah,
Yeah, it did.
the boundaries are established
Sorry.
they were established when the TIF was created. And that property is.
But I'm saying is it,
The incremental does that. So if it expires, if tip one expires, and that's built, and it expires, there is no incremental, it just goes all to the normal taxes. That's what, that's what you will.
We now have Carol Estrada.
First, I want to apologize for my. But when you are concerned resident and you see this town called a strip joint bar and no usable building, and you've seen the past administration not really do their job. And then you have this new party that comes along, they're picking up garbage and they're mowing baseball fields. And they're working their tails off for no money. I fired the mayor who gets $3,000 a year for this. She gave her salary back. She doesn't take the car like the previous mayor. She doesn't drive it all over the town. She does not put gas in it. Everything is out of her contract with this village. You do a great job. You're a outstanding citizen. You give your heart, your soul, your time, your energy. And if you give it with all these other people and you have someone who just goes up one day and is going to disparage all of you and this is the organization, you know, you can't happen. Go up and down the church. I go up and down the streets and I pick up garbage. Right here. Carol, that'll be I'm sure at every meeting, asking questions for questions here. Now, I don't know if it's the hiring, the resignation of Jimmy Rex, however, that has started this because he's wrong. You guys are wrong. Dr. Carpino is wrong. He left this village as mayor. He abandoned his job. My governor pro tem is at least 4 governors and take over for him. Because why? I'm addressing the whole world. And I look at you.
Yeah.
And whatever.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
All right, do we have anybody else sign up?
I'd like to say something too. In general, I want to post. Very proud of our years there. Every check, I mean, they think our town's much better because they know what the hell they're doing. So I don't know, you know, it's always very good people find people that run for office. You gotta find negative things that you can do. But this board goes the way where heart tells us. There's nobody who tells us what to do and how to do it. And I'm very proud of you on this, and trust me.
Thank you, Trustee. Do we have anybody else sign up for public comment?
No. Mm-mm.
I'm sorry, did I cut you off? Okay. All right, that concludes public comment. We have no need for executive session tonight. I will conclude. And my president's report, because we did a lot. The meeting was intended to be there. I will keep that. I'm super happy about Winterfest. It was amazing. Great job. We moved it indoors this year from being outdoors last year. So thanks to everybody for your help with that. And our next board meeting is not till January 12th. So between that, everybody will be celebrating Christmas, New Year's, and I hope you and a wonderful Christmas. Thank you, everybody. I conclude the presentation. Yes, please.
I think it was a very interesting point. Donate.
Yeah.
Everything. Look down here, take it. Because it can be done. They got to look at it. Ultimately, I can be voting.
Thank you. Great. Okay, I'm gonna ask for a motion to adjourn. By trustee Moon, second by trustee Pat. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Meeting adjourned at 7:45. Thanks.
Enter those things to sign if you want to sign.
Oh, yes.
Moon, then Pat.
Right? I was true to those spices. So I'm not gonna be able to. Right. No,
Yep.
No, I love.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you.
they didn't work with the other fucking farm. No,